Hey guys, Robert here, back in another video, and today we're back here in Tycoon, where today we are reviewing yet another car review car, or another car here for the car review series, and this is episode 19. We're almost approaching episode 20, which will be on the 21st, so stay tuned for that. As of this recording though, I am on vacation, I believe. I'm just currently like pre-recording a bunch of car review series videos for you guys, so you guys can watch. And yeah. So yeah, this car is one of the craziest cars in real life. I know everyone probably knows about this one. This one was actually banned for a bunch of tracks because it was so loud. But yeah. So just give me 1 second. I just need to do something. But this car is pretty cool. It's from it's from an Italian car manufacturer. I think you guys probably know what it is. It is the Pagani Zonda R, which is actually really nice. And this thing's actually a pretty old car as well. It's been in the game for a long time. And it also sounds amazing. I know you guys can hear it, but it sounds really good. And so if you guys do have it, you guys should probably use it because I think this thing is actually really fast. And yeah, so obviously car review series, we always fully upgrade. Let me just do the brakes here. And drivetrain is always the same. But anyways, so yeah, oh, sorry about that. Anyways, so yeah, so the Zonda R fully upgraded, top speed of 245 miles per hour, handling 8.5 Jetsons rear-wheel drive. Rewards on your plunge of $60 or $72, and per mile is 3,028. This thing is valued at 11.25 million. It's a limited, and it does have a wrap, which is a rainbow, which is it's kind of nice actually. You can only change the side stripe, by the way. You can change the rims and stuff, but you can't. It's a fully carbon body, so yeah. Yeah, it's reasonably customizable. I think that this thing is one of the nicer looking cars. But yeah, so I'm actually gonna take off the wrap here. I think the spec looks really nice, and yeah, so full carbon, obviously signature Zonda look, and obviously massive wing we know, and the quad exhaust tips, and this massive diffuser as well. I'm actually super curious to see how this performs. So let me just put my docs here. I'm not going to show it this time around because when I was editing, I noticed that it looked pretty crap on the screen. But yeah. Like I said though, these stats, this chart is linked in the playlist. If you guys want to see the stuff, like all the stats and the stuff like that. But anyways, 11.25 million. I think the original price was somewhere around, I don't actually remember. I think it was like 8.5 or something. No, it was $7.5 million. Yeah, I vividly remember it was 7.5 million. This is actually a really good car for its price back then. But yeah, so without further ado, let's get started on this review. So first thing obviously is they have a drag race. Let's just quickly do this, and yeah. So as like I said, as it's recording, I'm on vacation, but I'll try and record stuff. Um, but yeah. Anyway, this thing is super nice, so it sounds really good. And the interior is actually, it's kind of basic, but it is nice. I do really like it. Anyways, this thing does accelerate very rapidly. I will say that. And it reaches 200 miles per hour pretty fast. Wow, it reached top speed super fast, and that is actually a really good time, you guys. 9.983 at 250 miles per hour almost. That is actually crazy. So 9.983. And I'm looking at the chart right now. This thing compares really well to a lot of cars. Something that's actually faster. This thing got a really similar time to the Solus GT, the Mustang Drift car, the Vision Gran Turismo Bugatti, the Apollo IE Evo, and the 300 Plus. So yeah, it's actually one of the faster drag cars, and it's actually cheap as well, $11.25 million. So yeah, that's pretty good. But I'm curious to see how this performs on the track, considering it's the Zonda R. Just like the Huara R, I think this will perform pretty well. And it definitely looks the part as well. Even if it doesn't do well, I think it looks the part. So, yeah, I mean, look at the carbon fiber weave and all the aero bits, just a massive splitter, diffuser, wing, and all the louvers and stuff. Also, the signature mirrors that were designed off Horacio Pagani's wife. Um, or or her eyes, I think it was. So that's pretty cool. Anyways, let's get started on this circuit race with 5 laps, obviously, to see how this performs. And I think just right off the bat, this thing turns absolutely magnificently, even though it is only rear-wheel drive. And I think that this car is definitely one of the more budget track cars that is actually pretty good. I think that this thing will do a pretty good time. I'd say maybe just over 3 minutes or sub 3 minutes. I'd say one of the two. Because I think just right now, I mean, this thing is zooming. We're about to get a 35, 36-second best lap right there. But yeah, I'm actually curious to see what the best lap will be in total by the end of the race. Because obviously, first lap is always going to be slower than the second, third, fourth, and fifth. And that's why I do 5 laps, not 3 laps and stuff like that. I think 5 laps just eagerly and best represents, um, you know, the performance of these cars in the series. And so I think that that is just a lot easier for me to do. So, uh, so yeah, pretty cool. Also, as of this recording, there will also, you guys have probably seen the IndyCar video, which was actually pretty interesting. I will link it. Actually, no, I won't link it. Just go on my channel and find it. But yeah, at the end of this video, I will actually link the at the end credits thing. I'll put the Huayra R video just so you guys can kind of compare. Because I think this car is actually a pretty decent competitor. It's basically, I'd say, this is the predecessor of the Huayra R because this came out before, and this thing was actually super fast back then. But the Huayra R is kind of just the same thing, but more modern, I guess you could say. But yeah, I mean the Huayra R is truly insane. The wrap actually made it full carbon, but this one actually just comes with full carbon, which is what I really like on this car. But yeah. Anyway, we're on our 5th lap at 2 minutes and 22 seconds. That's actually really good. Obviously, minimal, some driver error, but I don't know. I think this thing will get an absolutely amazing time here. We're more than halfway past the 5th lap, and yeah, I think we are going to get an absolutely crazy time. Never mind. Yeah, I jinxed it. But anyways, yeah. So obviously the rear-wheel drive is going to be a bit of a problem. I think if you upgrade to all-wheel drive, like anything, it'll make it a lot faster. But you know, I think this is pretty crazy. Anyway, that's actually a really good time, you guys. So 32.5 best lap. That is actually really good. So 32.5, and the total time 2 minutes 56.5. Now that is actually really good. I'm looking at the chart right now. This compares really well to the Chiron 300 Plus. I think that this is one of the best budget track cars in the entire game. Honestly, this actually performs better than the Huayra R. This has a pretty similar top total time to the Solus GT, as well as the Pure Sport, but it actually has a faster, better lap time than the Pure Sport and the Mazda Furai, but a similar top total time. It's actually faster than the Vision Gran Turismo Bugatti, and it's faster than the Apollo IE as well. So I think in its price range, it is actually the best. That's right, the best budget track car. It's actually faster than the Valkyrie as well, which is 2.5, basically 2.5 million more. So yeah, so when this does come back, make sure to pick this up because this thing is actually insane. Um, so so yeah, so that is really awesome. I think that you guys should definitely pick this up when it comes back. It looks awesome and it sounds awesome, and it definitely is its performance definitely reflects all of that as well. So yeah, make sure to pick this up while you can, or when it does come back. I do really like this car, and I think that this thing is one of the best cars that you can buy just for its price. So yeah, pretty cool. And yeah, so that's probably gonna end off today's video, guys. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, tap that bell notification icon to get notified post a new video or go live. Quick recap: covered the brand, or we reviewed the Pagani Zonda R in car to show Tycoon, and yeah, it is pretty crazy. I think this thing is one of the, I think in its price range, this is the best budget track car, and in the entire game, in this price range, of course. And yeah, so when it does come back, make sure to pick it up because I think this is one of the greatest cars ever. And it sounds awesome, it looks awesome, and its performance definitely reflects all of that as well. So yeah, make sure to pick this up while you can, or when it does come back. It's $11.25 million, and yeah. So that is pretty much it for today's video, and yeah, actually, I think this is episode 20. Yeah. So this is episode 20. Um, I did say episode 19, but this is actually episode 20. So yeah, thank you for all your support for this series. I know you guys are really like this, and yeah, make sure you keep suggesting cars because I don't know which cars that you guys want to see. So I want to post content you guys want to see, and yeah. But anyway, that's gonna wrap it up. And on that note, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.